back to the Jake Paul discussion after we got off track by that chef hat. He retired. Yeah. What the actual heck? Is he an actual idiot? Is he really that much of an idiot?
I'm gonna answer in one word. Yes.
Oh my God.
Now here's why. Here's why it might be good for him. I'm coming out of left field, coming out of this off the top of my head, just trying to stir up some discussion. This could be good for him. Basically, he won't get his butt beat, and
yes. Oh yeah, no, this would be good for him.
Hear me out. He might move on. I know he might have been talking maybe UFC type thing.
Yeah.
What, he retired from boxing?
Yeah. What is he going into?
So maybe UFC, maybe some other stuff. I feel like this is not the end of his fighting, More or less,
if he
just
does UFC.
changing.
I hope he actually goes versus freaking Dustin Poirier for no apparent reason, and just Dustin Poirier.
And there is a UFC fight this weekend, which would be. I have no clue who those people are, but wouldn't that be cool? Jake Paul versus whoever. UFC's rules are different though, right? They can kick and stuff.
See, the thing is he could take him down onto the ground, chokehold, and make him pass out, and make him cry like a little baby. Oh, and by the way, he wouldn't have any gloves.
Rules, right?
No, he would have gloves. He would have fingerless gloves.
When we were watching those boxing matches that Paul's and stuff, Logan and Jake Paul, they broke them up. You can't do too much.
Oh no, you can
UFC.
You get in and
you can just.
Oh, you pound on each other.
You can pin them to the ground. They're on the ground, and you just keep going at them. That's what I thought.
Is the one that I think would be better at UFC is Logan Paul, because he was a wrestler in high school, and he has a little bit of boxing background. He's got some mean punches. I will give him that.
I don't know. We haven't seen Jake Paul's lower and stuff. You haven't seen his kick maneuvers.
We've seen the first time Jake Paul has had some adversity, and boy, did he not handle it well at all. My man crumbled like a little chicken steak. My man just waited for Trayton Woodley to tire out at that point. I watched the highlights and I was like, okay, the first round decent by both. They would feel out round. Second round, it was okay. There was really nothing happening. But Trayton Woodley was the aggressor the whole entire time up into the fourth round, excuse me. And then when the fourth round comes, oh boy, did Trayton Woodley knock Jake on his butt a little bit. Oh yeah. And then they say Jake Paul comes back, but as you watch it, you just see Trayton Woodley be tired. That's what you saw. Trayton Woodley, you could tell, got a little bit tired.
I saw something of Jake Paul with Bob Menery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they were having a discussion, and I think Bob Menery was like, "Who you fight next? And Jake Paul was like, "I don't know." And they were spitting off some names. I don't know the names, so I don't know. I can't relay them to you or whatever. But what I took away from that is he's still going to be fighting in whatever, just in a different way.
He was just trying
to
stir up some controversy.
Drama,
I believe.
if you will, a lot of drama.
See, the thing is with Jake Paul is that we're going to talk about him for a little bit. I mean, we're going to give him his little bit of time on this podcast real quick. But after this, I don't really care. Jake Paul can do his crap. Jake Paul can get his butt handed to him. I would purposely
for the day he gets knocked
down. That's when we blow up. We show up to the fight. He's going to get his ass handed to him.
Yeah.
Excuse me for that little word, a word there.
You've used it so many times. I feel like people should know by now.
But it's I think Jake Paul, if he actually fought somebody with some knockout power, he would get knocked out. He would definitely get knocked out, because if he took that shot from Trayton Woodley and got knocked, he was wobbly. He was wobbly. And when I say that, that's a UFC fighter with that much power.
Well, just imagine you get someone who can just pin you to the ground with that amount of force too. He gets on the ground and they can keep going at him.
Okay, just imagine this. So, he had a list of people he wanted to fight. Conor McGregor is on that list. Canelo Alvarez is on that list. The 51 and 1 boxer The 51-1. Guess what person has he only lost to? Floyd the Money Mayweather.
Okay.
When he was 32, I believe, or 33.
32. How old is he now?
44. And Logan Paul versus him. Yeah, but I have to say what kept Logan Paul in that one fight is his height. His height kept him into that. But it was Jake Paul. It was like, I'm the best boxer in the world. And he goes, I want to fight Canelo Alvarez. I'll be like,
keep German.
You have to at least get 10 wins and it versus solid opponents. I'm not talking about your UFC gone for a few years, kind of off for going into retirement. I mean, you're like Billy Ray Sanders, the one that Canelo Alvarez fought and broke his eye bone, his eye socket, broke it, just orbital bone, just simply broke it. And like maybe Garcia, but I think he's 160 though. No, I don't think they would fight. Any of the like good or better weatherweights. He definitely has to fight those before he even gets close to fighting Canelo Alvarez, even having a chance versus him. And then we will be talking about Canelo Alvarez. But right now, Logan Paul, you can't call crap on Canelo because Canelo went head to toe with Floyd Mayweather, and that's the only loss he has. So can't really speak for you in that sense. So yeah, we're gonna be done with Jake Paul for now. We're gonna move on.